Cars mean everything to me and my family. That's what I grew up doing. I have pictures on the walls all around me of me when I was my son's age, in the cars, laying on them, working on them with my father. I've always been overweight, always. But I was always around like 270-ish in life. And like 2.5 years ago, my father suddenly passed away, and I skyrocketed up to about 330. It was actually very rough for my children. My two little ones, they always want to be at the park. They always want me to chase them. They never understood that daddy was tired or that daddy physically couldn't do it no more. I started having a thyroid problem. It just became hard to work every day, out of breath all the time. It was just to the point to where I just couldn't handle it anymore. Back in like 2009, I did Weight Watchers. I lost like 70 pounds, and unfortunately I gained all that weight back. Every time I went to do Weight Watchers or a weight loss program, I never stuck to it because we used to eat out 4 or 5 nights a week. We'd spend a lot of money on fast food. I wasn't focusing on my health whatsoever. The changing point was I didn't want to drop dead from a heart attack. I didn't want to end up like my father and just leave my family behind. And my good friend, she had the weight loss surgery from Advanced Surgical Bariatrics. She recommended me to them. I actually called them that day, and it was one of the best choices in life I made. With this practice, when I went for my consultation, they actually sat you down one-on-one. The other place I went to had tables set up with about 15, 20 people in the room, and all they did was play a big TV for you and then handed you out flyers. Over here was one-on-one. They actually sat down and explained it step by step to make sure that I wanted to do the surgery. They didn't pressure me into the surgery. I had a lot of confidence in the team of Advanced Surgical Bariatrics. The day of the surgery, they had multiple surgeons there. It was very comforting for me knowing that I had a whole entire team around me, not just one surgeon that was going to be checking in on me or working on me that day. The incisions were so small, and you couldn't even tell that they were there because you couldn't even feel them because there was no pain from them. I've read a lot of horror stories on Facebook groups, and out of all the horror stories I've read, I've had none of them so far. No complications, I have no scarring, no nothing. The recovery process for me was actually very good. I was able to sleep in my own bed, which a lot of people said I wouldn't be able to. I had no pain, no discomfort. Advanced Surgical Bariatrics had me go back to work in a month. But only about 3 to 4 days after surgery, my good friend and I decided to tear down my shed. And I was out there with a Sawzall and a hammer. That just shows on how good that Advanced Surgical Bariatrics did with my actual surgery and my incisions. I had no discomfort, no pain, and on how everything went very smoothly. I was working on the cars, I was working in the shed. I felt awesome. My surgery was less than 4 months ago, and as of today, I'm 96 pounds down. Very nice being able to go to a normal store and buy a pair of sweatpants or buy a shirt and not have to dig through and look for a 3X or 4X. No more, out of breath or having to sit down from carrying around the extra weight. I get to play with my little guy a lot more. I'm so much happier. I'm just not as tired all the time. Ever since I had my bariatric surgery and I've started working on the cars again, I get more quality time and quality things to do with my friends, my family. If I knew it was going to end up this way, I absolutely would have done it sooner. If I didn't go through with the surgery through Advanced Surgical Bariatrics, I'd still be 330 plus pounds and I'd still be miserable most of the time. I'm thankful for this team because this team cares about their patients and they care about their people. They're not there just to make money. They're physically there for you as a person and to help you better your life.